Right, we need a serious discussion. Do we swap this for this? Let's have a frank and open discussion, shall we? And unbox it. Coming next. Right, let's unbox it. If you want to move on a few minutes, then please feel free to do so. I may even speed this up. Here we go. Right, so you get your power supply. We've got it's wrapped up. So power supply's all good. Once I finish this unboxing, I'm gonna sort of cut out and hook it up, do some updates, and I'll show you what it's like and give you my full review on whether you should choose this over the MPC 37 Gen 1 or MPC 37. Okay, and then that part there. Oh, you get a power lead HUK, which is always a good thing. I'm actually curious, and I'll let you know in this video, whether the power supply in this works for the MPC 37 as well, the Gen 1. That way, you've got two then. But to be honest with you, I think like most people, this is an upgrade for me from my existing MPC 37. So, yeah, let's just do this. Okay, and I see the nice wheel. I think what I like about the latest MPCs is that apart from the MPC Live 3, they're all coming out with this nice vintage grey colour. I actually like it. Black's good. I love black. Right, there we go. Brand spanking new. She looks absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully that's come out well on the camera. Yeah, that looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's all the... Yeah, she looks absolutely mint. Yeah, that's all good. Which comes off the factory line there. It's got some marks, but I think they're just grey marks. I'm not going to worry too much about them. Right, okay, so what you noticed on this while we've got it, you've got USB-C. I don't know if you can see that. It's just there, which is always good for when we do sampling. So we'll come back to that. And they've said that there's a couple of buttons they've changed around. Again, we'll come to that in a minute. Right, let's plug it in, update it, and I'll give you my review coming next. Right, enough of that. It's beautiful, absolutely lovely. I've got all those sounds, mind you, on my MPC Live 3, but it's a great piece of equipment. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? Right, so I've just done an upgrade onto 3.9. That's all gone well. The connection to InMusic was a bit of a nightmare. I connected to the internet, updated 3.9, didn't connect, just no barcode. So you have to reset it. It's weird. And then it works. So if you get those issues, comment me in below. I think it's a little bit of a bug. I did Google it, so yeah. But not a big problem. I'm here now, and you can hear the sounds. Absolutely gorgeous sound. So, MPC Key 37, very much exactly the same form factor as the MPC Key 37 G1. If you want to class it as the G1. I don't think it was ever called the G1. It's just called the MPC Key 37. Love the color scheme, matches my MPC sample, which is this kind of offset grey or pearly white, not sure. But I do like that color scheme. It's growing on me big time. So yeah, I really like that. They just bought out, I think, the MPC Live 3 in that color scheme. I am not swapping it because it's very expensive. So I'm just going to keep it as black. But yeah, maybe along the line I might get it. But yeah, really good. So good and bad. The good is obviously you've got more memory, you've got more storage, you've got a better processor. They've moved the tap tempo up here instead of down there. That wasn't a big issue, but they just moved things around. There must be reasons for it. The big benefit is USB-C, a port on here, which is also good. basically that can charge devices. So you could actually have your MPC sample and charge it. Or if you've got your phone and you're reading music, if you're in a band, that's great. So you can charge your device and actually have it in front of you and play your music. So there's a whole variety of reasons why USB-C is good. Also for sampling as well. But if you can charge your devices, bang on. So moving on, disappointment. Now, I bought this out of my own money, so it's going to be quite raw what I'm about to say. I'm disappointed it doesn't have articulations on the pads like the MPC Live 3, nor step sequencer here. That would have been good. Or the touch slider, which I've got on the MPC Live 3 as well, which you can do things like transpose, volume, sample, FX. It's really, you can utilize it with everything. I guess the reason why Akai didn't do that would be, if they did it, why buy anything else? So I think they've got their own product swim lane, and they think, right, okay, we'll do it for that. We won't give it everything, because if not, what's the point? So I get it, but a bit disappointed, especially on the pads. They could have gone for articulations on the pads. That would have been a winner. Do I regret buying this? No. I will sell, obviously, my original MPC Key 37. One good thing about the Key 37, because it's the same form factor, if you guys have bought a deck saver for it, fits perfect on it. So that's all good. Protects your device and from dust as well. So that's all good. Right, final thoughts then. Let's wrap this one up. If you do not have an MPC Key 37 at all, get this. It's an absolute amazing piece of kit. You've got the key bed, you've got your pads, you've got clip launcher, you've got everything, the DNA of Akai within this, and the sounds are fantastic. And you've heard some of the sounds, or one of the sounds anyway today. You've got fabric, there's a lot of stuff it comes with. It's absolutely brilliant. It comes, I think, about $1,000 worth of sound, so it's absolutely amazing. You've got the processor power, you've got the storage, which is increased 64 gig, and you've got 4 gig of memory. You've got the USB-C. So everything ticks boxes. However, that being said, if you've got the G1 already and you're not worried about having as many plugins as possible, you know, it's up to 32 on this. I think the G1 was a lot less. I'm not sure. I can't remember. If you're not really interested in that, the sample load time, if that's not a big issue, then keep it and don't bother. And the reason being is that this is lacking a lot of things I really wanted. I'm happy with it. I'll keep it. Also, additionally, you'll find out that the G1, the MPC Key 37 G1, it'll be as cheap as chip. Well, I say cheap as chips. It'll be a lot on eBay, so people will be selling theirs like I will, and you'll probably get a good deal. So yeah, if you haven't got one at all, I would say get it. I'm hoping the G3 version will have articulations, maybe some sort of slider here or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. If you don't have one, get it. If you do have one and you don't mind suffering the load times, then stick with it and save your money. Last thing, the power supply on this and the G1 work together in regards to their power outputs or power inputs. It's 12 volt, 3 amp, I believe, so you can swap it if you wanted to. Not saying you would. Lastly, thank you very much for watching. If you've not subscribed already, please subscribe and tell your family and friends too as well. It's some great videos coming out, and there'll be future videos coming with this. I'm going to be doing a lot more on this and the MPC sample. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.